Hello and welcome to Teresa Treats. Today we're going to make a very delicious and royal recipe. Yes, that's chicken korma. Let's go ahead and see how to make this. Let's start by preparing the masala for the chicken korma. I'm going to heat a kadhai and adding about 3 teaspoons of oil. Once the oil is hot, I'm adding here a piece of cinnamon, about an inch. Next, I'm going to add 2 cardamoms and saute them for a few seconds until aromatic. Now in the chicken korma, the spices are only supposed to be mild. So that's why I'm just using the minimum spices. Next, I'm going to add here 2 teaspoons of whole coriander seeds. And along with it, I will also add 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds. Now we'll saute it for a few seconds. I'm going to add 1 chopped onion. Now when we are adding the masalas and the chopped onion, we need to be very sure that our flame is very low, because in this chicken korma, if we have it on high flame and any of the masalas get burnt, the color of the korma will be totally different. Now once the onions are translucent, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of ginger garlic paste and sauteing them well until the raw smell disappears. And then I'm going to add here 1 big size chopped tomato. Now we're going to add only 1 tomato because we don't want the color of the korma to change. Generally the korma color is creamy to light green shade. Now along with that I'm adding 3 green chilies. You can adjust the spice level according to your preference. To help the tomatoes cook faster, I'm adding salt. I'm adding only 1 teaspoon at this stage. We'll add a little more when we add the chicken. Now, I'm going to use here the secret ingredient, yes, almonds or badam. I've soaked the almonds in warm water and peeled them before adding them to the masala. Badam is the heart of this korma. It enhances the richness and elevates the dish to another level. Now we'll fry the masalas well. Once the masalas are done, I'm going to add here a cup of grated coconut. When we add the coconut, we need to ensure we don't over fry the coconut. Just saute it with the masala for about 5 minutes. If the coconut browns too much, again the color of the dish will change. Now that the coconut is fried, I'm turning off the flame, letting the mixture cool and grinding it into a smooth paste. Next, I take a pan and add about 3 tablespoons of oil. Once hot, I'm adding here 1 thinly sliced onion and sauteing until it turns translucent. Now it will take about 3 or 4 minutes. And once we find the golden sheen on them, I'm going to add here 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Now it's a small amount because we don't want the korma's color to change. So after adding about 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, we'll saute it for a few minutes, and then for that extra flavor, I'm adding here half a teaspoon of garam masala. Why it is low? Because we've already added cardamom and cinnamon in the beginning. Again, we'll give them a good mix. And after that, I am taking here 1 kg of chicken. I've used here leg and thigh pieces because they are soft and juicy. But you are free to use any part of the chicken, even a chest piece or the bones, the pieces with bones would do. We'll cook the chicken in the onion with the onions for about 30%, and then we will add about 2 glasses of water, or as much as it can cover the chicken. Once we add the water, we will give it a good mix and let it sit there, simmer in that water for about 5 to 6 minutes. I'm closing the lid so that it can cook faster. So we'll wait till it is 30% done. I can smell the flavor of the chicken very easily. Next, I'm going to add the ground masala and cook it for another 5 minutes. Now remember, chicken is cooked very fast. It cooks very fast because the meat is very tender. So now we will allow it to cook for about 70%. Next, I'm going to add little salt. Allow it to simmer for a few seconds. Close the lid and we'll wait for it to be almost done. Now when I open the lid, yes, the smell is like just awesome. Now for the final touch, I'm adding here 1 cup of coconut milk. Along with it, juice of half a lemon. Then I'm adding also 1 cup of coriander leaves. Yes, coriander leaves is a very important part of this dish. Usually in other dishes we add coriander leaves at the end, but here we will allow the coriander leaves to cook with the chicken, and that's how the color of the korma is the green color that we have. So it's a beautiful light green shade, and that shade looks really, really awesome. We'll cook for a few seconds and there our chicken korma is done. So our chicken korma is ready. It's delicious and tasty and it's like super. I'm sure if you make it, you will know the value of this dish. So as always I say, cook with passion, serve with love, follow Teresa Treats, like my channel, share my channel, subscribe my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.